John Miller is here. He is the New York City Police Department's Deputy Commissioner for Intelligence and Counterterrorism, also a former FBI Assistant Director, and our former senior correspondent. John, good morning.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, Gail.
Good to see you.
It's good to have you on this morning.
Yeah.
What questions are they asking tonight or this morning, and what should get them to the answer?
So this is about people, pieces, and traffic. People is what you start with because it's easier to find than a debris field in the ocean, which is you take that manifest and then you start going person by person through that background. You're looking for people who show up in intelligence reports, who may have had some association with someone who had an association that was already on the radar in a terrorist group, things like that. So going through the people is the very, very first thing you do because it's available right there on the manifest. The pieces part, number two, is you have to find that debris field. It's always more challenging over water than it is over land. It appears from the reporting this morning there may be a move forward there, but you're looking for stippling, you're looking for residue, and the quicker you can get that stuff out of the water helps you find whether there was traces of explosives or something that would indicate something non-mechanical. You're also looking for the indications of something mechanical. And the last part, traffic, is you want to see what was out there in the intercepts, in the clues, in the human source reporting in the days leading up to this, and what's above the surface in that reporting and what's beneath.
It's been several hours and no one has claimed responsibility yet. Does that say anything to you? Does that mean anything at all?
It says a little something, but I think if you look at some of the more recent past acts, including the downing of the Russian airliner over the Sinai Desert not that long ago, which was a terrorist act in the view of U.S. intelligence, that claim of responsibility was a while in coming. Gail, I think the thing about the claim of responsibility is that there's a higher expectation today that something comes with it beyond the claim, that they show the bomber, that they show the making of the bomb, that there's a martyrdom video, that there's some you know, we always talk about proof of life. This is a proof of death.
What did you make of the fact that the Egyptian aviation minister said in the first hours after this attack that it was most likely terror that took down the plane?
I think when you look at the odds, modern airplanes with experienced crews in good mechanical condition don't just fall from the sky. Now, I'm always cautious about that because I spent a year covering the crash of TWA Flight 800 over the Atlantic Ocean, which many people thought was an act of terrorism until we found out it wasn't. And of course, we still have the mystery of the Malaysia air flight that disappeared far out in the ocean, where we never found a real debris field and have no idea as a cause.
But do you think there is a working assumption among people who know more than anybody else that it was an explosion on board?
Yes, and I think that's not hard. I think if you're in the counterterrorism business, you start out